Alright, your assignment is straightforward. You'll investigate the cave system in the Chersky range where Dr. Victor reported the discovery. We need environmental and biological samples retrieved for United Nations research team to study.
You better be offering a hell lot of money. I am not doing this for free.
Do not start this again, Phantom. The payment terms were already agreed upon. They are fixed and there is no renegotiation. It's either a yes or a no.
Fine, I'll do your dirty work. Since apparently you can't send your own people to retrieve your samples, and instead send me like some expendable animal.
You were hired because you have experience in operating in, let's call them, sensitive situations where official personnel cannot be deployed openly. That is all that needs to be said. And listen carefully, this mission is not a routine. The Russians are preparing to conduct their own investigation into the cave system. Our Western partners are extremely concerned about what may happen if VX-39 ends up in their position first. If you fail to retrieve the samples, they will send their own teams.
So let me get this straight. You want me to go into some godforsaken cave in the middle of Siberia, potentially infected with an unknown prehistoric pathogen, and risk dying out there alone just because the UN and Russia can't sort out their political mess?
Relax, you're not going there alone. We're sending a reconnaissance team with you, along with 2 biospecialists equipped to handle hazardous biological matter. You'll have the necessary equipment, protective gear, and cold weather supplies.
Good. At least I won't freeze my ass off. So I just escort the scientists and they collect their samples, and we get out.
Well, that's part of the mission.
There's always a part of the mission. Where's the rest?
Once the samples are secured, we want you to destroy any remaining traces of the organism inside the cave system.
Destroy it.
Correct.
So you want the samples, but you don't want anyone else getting access to whatever's left down there.
That is the directive.
And I'm guessing that includes the Russians.
Your mission is to retrieve samples and ensure the source cannot be recovered by any other party.
Right. So I walk into a prehistoric biohazard site, babysit a couple scientists, grab whatever monster bacteria started this whole thing, and then wipe this place off the map.
You'll be provided demolition equipment if structural collapse becomes necessary.
You people really don't like leaving loose ends.
VX-39 has already infected one person. His condition is deteriorating rapidly, and we still don't understand this organism. Leaving it untouched is not an option.
Yeah, I read the report. Guy injecting himself with it and suddenly he's sleeping less, getting stronger, senses getting sharper, then he starts falling apart.
Exactly.
That cave's been sealed in permafrost for millions of years. If that bacteria survived that long, something tells me it's not going to be that easy to erase.
That is exactly why we hired you.
Alright, I'll do the job. But, if this thing turns out to be way worse than what your reports say, I'm doubling my rate next time.
Well, complete the mission first. We will discuss payment later.
Yeah, I figured.
Deployment begins in 6 hours. Transportation will meet you at the Yakutsk staging site.
Understood.
Good luck, Phantom.
Yeah, something tells me I'm going to need it.